Good morning, students. So, as you all know that in the last class we have done roadways. Today in this class we will learn about railways and waterways. Let us first read about railways. The Indian railways are an important part of our country. It is an important mode of transport for goods and passengers. It connects people from the farthest corners of the country and helps in the business and tourism. The Indian railways have aided in the development of industries. The first train was started from Mumbai to Thane on 16th April 1853. So, children, railways is another type of transport and it is an important part of our country. Today, trains carry millions of people and goods every day throughout the country. It connects almost all the cities and towns and it also helps in the business and tourism. So, children, this is an advantage of trains that it carries people also, goods also, and railways connect almost all the cities and towns. Plus, it helps in the business and tourism of the country. Now, children, trains are much cheaper and they are more comfortable. So, people always prefer this mode of transport. Now the Indian railways have aided. Aided means helped. So the Indian railways have also helped in the development of industries. How? Because the raw materials and then the finished goods can be sent to different states using the railway services. And lastly, children, the first train was started from Mumbai to Thane on 16th April 1853. Then look at this paragraph. A number of superfast trains like the Shatabdi, Duronto, and the Rajdhani Express have been introduced. Trains not only carry passengers but they are also used for carrying heavy and bulky goods such as coal, oil, cement, stones, weapons, ammunition, and cargo. They also provide limited international services to Nepal, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. So, children, there are many super fast trains in India, like we have Shatabdi, Duronto, and Rajdhani Express. And, children, these trains travel at over the speed of 100 km per hour. Now, we all know that trains not only carry passengers but they also carry heavy and bulky goods. Bulky means big. So, the trains can carry very bulky goods like coal, oil, cement, stones, weapons, ammunition, and cargo. Ammunition means supply of bullets and shells. And lastly, children, railways also provide services to some of our neighboring countries like Nepal, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. Now, there are local trains in cities like Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata, which are cheaper and faster means of transportation as road traffic can be avoided. So, children, there are local trains in many cities like Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, and these local trains run through the city and they are very cheap and they are also very fast means of transport and they also help to avoid the road traffic. So, local trains run throughout the city, they are cheap and they also help to avoid road traffic. Now, look at the last paragraph. Today, the locomotives or engines are either electric or diesel. Steam locomotives are no longer used except in heritage trains. Many metro cities are now being connected by the introduction of metro rail, which has helped in making traveling easy and comfortable. A system of metro rail can be seen in the cities of Kolkata and Delhi. So, children, today the locomotives or the engines, the train engines, they run either on electricity or on diesel. But, children, in olden days, steam engines were used to pull the trains. But Today, steam engines are no longer used. Instead, they are used in heritage trains. Heritage train is a train that runs as a tourist attraction. So, these are special trains made for special tourists from all over the world, as they are very expensive and luxurious also. Now children, apart from local train, there are many metros or metro rail also that runs in the metropolitan cities like in Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Bangalore, etc. So children, metro rail has also helped in making travel very easy and comfortable for the people. And these metros are not very expensive also. Now next we will read about waterways. India is surrounded by water on three sides. It has a coastline of about 6,100 kilometers with 13 major ports and around 200 minor ports. There is a wide network of rivers, lakes and canal transportation. It is mostly used for carrying tons of cargo. Petroleum and oil are carried by special ships called tankers. Ships sail in the ocean and seas carrying all types of goods from one part of the world to another. Rivers like the Ganga, Brahmaputra and the backwaters of Kerala are used for inland water transport. Now children, waterways is another form or is another type of transport. And children, as you all know, India is surrounded by water on three sides. So on the west it is surrounded by Arabian Sea, on the east we have Bay of Bengal and in the south we have Indian Ocean. So these three water bodies are surrounding India. And so India has a coastline of about 6,100 kilometer. Now what do you mean by coastline? Coastline means land that is along the coast. So India has a coastline of 6,100 kilometer and it also has 13 major ports and 200 minor or 200 small ports. Now, just as how we have network of roads in the roadways, in the same way children, in waterways there is a wide network of rivers, lakes and canals where the ships or the boats sail. Now, mostly ships carry tons of cargo. Cargo means goods. So children, ships carry passengers also and cargo or the goods also. And there are special type of ships that carry petroleum and oil and those are known as tankers. So tankers are special ships that carry petroleum and oil. Now the ships sail in the ocean and sea also and it carries good from one country to another country. So that is a form of international transport. So internationally also the ships sail and they carry goods from one country to another country. And lastly children, rivers like Ganga, Brahmaputra and the backwaters of Kerala are used for inland water transport. Inland water transport means the boats or ships sail on the rivers, lakes and canals that are in the territory or in the boundary of a state. So, in the boundary of a state, if the boats and ships are sailing, then that is known as inland water transport. So, children, today we will read only about railways and waterways. Airways and the question and answers will be done in the next class. So, till then, please revise the portion that is taught and in case if you have any doubt, you can ask through Campus Care. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you, children.